All right, today do I have a good one for you. So many of you absolutely love this local luxury Tucson builder, but you've been wanting to see their RV garage option. Well, good news, today is the day. We are back out with Fairfield Homes at their Northwest community, and we're gonna take a look inside this awesome model home. And get this, we're even on acre lots, which is kind of unheard of. We're gonna take a look inside, and let me tell you, you're gonna be hit with those mountain views the second you walk in. And you're also not gonna believe the price, which this community and model home also offers a leaseback investment program, which we'll talk about later. But enough talking, let's go take a look inside. All right, come on in, but first, take a look at this amazing pivot door. I think this is amazing, especially because when you get inside and see those views, you're gonna be blown away. Now, we're in the main entryway, and it is a very grand entry, and you have 12-foot ceilings throughout the entire house. But before I get ahead of myself, this floor plan is the Acacia floor plan. It is a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath with a den, which come on over here, and it's 3,080 square feet, plus a 2-car garage and the RV. So right here, this is the den space or office space. And as you can see, you can easily fit a lot of furniture in here and utilize it as an office. And this is kind of a standard from what I've seen with the Fairfield models or quick move-ins or floor plans. They have these den options. So even though this one is only a 3-bedroom, you're gonna have that extra space as well. Now, we'll get to the amazing great room and kitchen, but I first wanna show you the split floor plan. You're gonna have your guest side over here. And in this main area, I said earlier it was 12 feet all around, this is 10. So this is going to be basically your guest quarters and beautiful flooring. This, remember, is a model home. So this is going to be your hardwood floor, engineered hardwood. And then this is going to be kind of your flex area here. You have almost like a teen retreat room and then your 2 guest bedrooms. So you're gonna see a lot of the bells and whistles that you can do in these homes. But honestly, I've sold quite a few of the quick move-ins all throughout all of their communities to clients, and their quick move-ins are spectacular. They put a lot of upgrades in them, and they don't just give you the baseline basic homes. They're very, very pretty. So we have here the first guest bedroom, and one thing I love about just their floor plans and the footprint of the house, the rooms in the guest bedroom are big. Each bedroom always has its own ensuite, which I'll show you, but check out this walk-in closet just for a guest bedroom, which is really nice. So again, if you have kids, if you have in-laws, guests, if you're just using it for storage, this is going to give you so much ample space, especially if you're relocating. Remember, here in Tucson, we don't have basements or usable basements or, basements or usable attics. You're gonna be using a lot of closet space or garage space for your storage. Now, this is the ensuite for the first guest bedroom, and this one is super pretty. Definitely, I know if I were a teenager or a kid and I had my very own bathroom, I would love this. And then you have a walk-in shower. So, with these options, you're gonna kind of see a theme in this house. This is definitely more of a southwestern flair. I think it's really pretty, but you're also going to see why so many people really kind of gravitate and love that look. Because if you're moving out here from wherever, if you're relocating, this is gonna give you kind of that taste of Southwest. Now, if you are relocating, there are so many locations that Fairfield offers. This one is pretty spectacular, but they're all amazing. You can do resort communities, any type of community, but if you're looking to relocate, make sure you give me a call. My contact information is down below, and I'd love to connect with you, whether it's over the phone, text, Zoom, whatever. I'd love to answer any of your questions. So, like I mentioned, this one is Southwest flair, but I really like it. I think it's super cool. It embodies what this area really is known for. Now, this is really nice. You have your extra, and this matches, I think, all of the house. You're going to have your bottom cabinets, a countertop, and then some extra storage here. This is perfect if you want to set up this room as like a movie room or a game room. You can have all your little snacks up there, games, everything. But they did just have their grand opening this past weekend here at this house. So there was a little party going on, so you're gonna see kind of what that looked like, but I think it's really cool. They had a big turnout, which is awesome as well. But again, perfect if you have guests or if you really wanna keep this as more of your casual living room. This fits really, really well. Lots of natural lighting throughout the entire house. It is a little cloudy today, which is a little unheard of for Tucson, but we are getting our changing of the seasons, which is nice too, a little bit cooler weather. Now, second guest bedroom, I think this one's great too. Lots of window lighting. And again, I mentioned Southwest flare. Here we have it. And then very similar walk-in closet over here, same size almost. I think this one, again, I would be so happy with this if I was a teenager or a kid or whatever, even visiting as a guest. I would love to have this closet. So lots of pretty stuff in here as well, but big, big rooms. Now, let me show you the ensuite. It's basically a copycat of the other one, just a little bit different tile design back there. But again, if you have guests staying with you, or let's say in-laws or older children with kids, they're not gonna feel like they're on top of you. They're gonna have their own space, which is nice. Everyone is very comfortable. And again, out here, you have so much space because it's on an acre lot and the views are spectacular. Like they're literally in your face when we get out into the backyard. So we're gonna meet back on the other side of the house so I can show you the garage and the rest of the house. Okay, right across from the den space, before we get to the great room and the amazingness, you have your powder room. So again, this is perfect for guests or if you're just not wanting to go into one of the bedrooms. This is really pretty. They have some really nice wallpaper in here, matching countertops and bottom cabinets all throughout, but really nice design work. And then this is also a little pocket door here. So really beautiful finishes in here. And then you have your stop and drop right here. So this is right outside of the garage, which will go in there right now, but lots of extra storage and space. Again, I had mentioned we don't have attics, usable attic or basement. So you're gonna be doing it in cabinets, drawers, closets, garages, all of that. Here's your deep linen closet. So this is where a lot of your storage is gonna be. And then you have your laundry room. I love this tile, and this really just shows you if you were to choose to build from ground up and customize your home, you can really go all out with what you're wanting to do. But again, lots of storage space in here. You have your washer and dryer, but I will tell you, this painting is my favorite part of this room. I would want to get a picture of my dog Paisley just like that. I love it. So it has a lot of character here. But speaking of character too, I am interested. As we walk through the house, you're gonna see a lot of the Southwest flare. Comment down below. Do you like the Southwest flare? Do you prefer something more minimal or like modern? I'm interested to hear on that. Now, let's take a look in the garage. So this is a really nice finished garage. You have epoxy all throughout. Those really tall baseboards, the two-tone paint and baseboards, carry on throughout this entire house, which it just carries that elegance and luxury kind of throughout the entire house. But here you have your 2-car pads. You're going to have your maintenance systems in here. So here they have ream systems. It is pre-looped for a water softener because here in Arizona, we do have hard water. So I do think it can be a necessity for a lot of people. But then of course, the amazingness of it, you have this spectacular RV garage. So you have 15-foot ceilings, and then the opening for the garage door is 14 feet. So this 1000% can fit your RV, it can fit your motorhome, it can fit your gym, it can fit your workshop, kind of whatever you're wanting to use it for, it can fit in here. And then all of the houses do have tankless water heaters. And then it is nice because this one does also feature a utility door that goes out to the side. So I think that's a great use if you're, taking your trash out, not wanting to walk all around the house or whatever, or if you're using it as a workshop, it's nice having that side access. So beautiful finish. I also love this just as an option. My husband and I love to work out. We would use this as a gym. So I think that would be really cool. Now, let's go take a look back inside, all of the moments you've been waiting for. But again, that backyard is chef's kiss. It's beautiful. All right, check out this great room and of course the kitchen. this is beautiful, and honestly, this is perfect for entertaining, or if you're just at home by yourself, you have so much space out here. But this extended countertop and cabinet space, and then you have your wine/beverage fridge right here. But the beautiful quartz is carried on throughout the entire house. So it does have some really nice decorative feel to it, but this, again, perfect for entertaining, perfect if you're gonna be having the holiday parties that are coming up, which is really nice. But here you have a 9-foot island and lots of space, deep sink. But then I do really like, check out this pantry. Lots of storage, so you're not having to have any of your stuff out on the counter. Of course, you can have more of your decorative like mixers or whatever, ice machine out on the counter, but lots of space in here. And I think it's even a frosted door. Yeah, that's really nice. So it just really keeps a really nice cohesive look throughout. But I love this kitchen. You have a lot of storage here. You have a double oven. And as I mentioned, we are going to talk about that lease back investment opportunity that they have for this house specifically, which you're not going to want to miss out on that. You have your gas range top, which this is a really pretty range top. Your hood, low profile hood here. And then there's undermount lighting that's wired into it. So that's something really nice, and it really keeps the house super elevated. And even though, again, it has that really nice Southwestern flair, there's a lot of really nice, modern, elegant touches here. And then you have your fridge, which if you do quick move-ins, the fridge and those appliances do come with it. But really nice fridge and option. I mentioned they had a party here this weekend, so they have some leftover drinks and everything. So there's the fridge, and then you can't see it now, but again, you have mountain views that are gonna hit you in the face. Right here, your designated dining room. This is really pretty. You could definitely fit a bigger table here if you wanted to, but it's just really nice because you have so much natural lighting. I have also seen where this can be a slider right here as well, but it just really gives you that indoor-outdoor feel, especially as we pass this accordion slider. So really nice. And then kind of the focal point and designer point of the house, you have this beautiful gas fireplace, and this is some really nice copper tile. And then there's some extra design work here, but I think it's really beautiful because the house, the paint colors, everything is super minimal, but this adds a really nice flair and touch. But I think it's gorgeous. Again, you're gonna wanna wait till we see that outside space because it's even blowing my mind, and I live here. So I see this every day, but I love it. Now, here we are in the primary. This is a beautiful bathroom, so come on in. We'll get into the bedroom. And let's see, it is a little dark in here. Let me turn these on. You have that didn't really do much, but you have your touch mirrors. This is definitely kind of more set up as a moody bathroom, which the tile in here is gorgeous, but quartz that carries on throughout the entire house. Same cabinets as well. And then you have some really nice Moen water fixtures, but really nice dark tile. You have your water closet here, so you can have some extra privacy and everything. And then check out, which my patent is yet to come, but the party shower is fantastic. Look at how pretty. I think this is some of my favorite tile that I've seen. And like I mentioned, it's a model home, but you can buy it and have it as an investment opportunity and live in it in a year. But this is something you could do if you go to their design center, if you absolutely love it, and you have all of this space, which is really nice with that rain shower head, but really pretty. And it is nice because you're not fully on display, only kind of half of you. Extra storage here with your linen closet. And then you have this really nice walk-in closet. Now, a standard closet, they're not gonna have these shelves and everything. They might have some options of it. I have seen it in some of their quick move-ins, but if you are gonna build from ground up, you can fully customize this closet space to fit your needs, however you want to have it, with extra shelving units, a pull-out laundry basket, whatever, you can do it in these closets. But again, their quick move-ins have some really awesome options. So don't discount that if you are looking to purchase. Look at either the quick move-ins or to build, but just remember, make sure you give me a call before you go out to the site so I can definitely help you. Now come on over here. We're gonna take a look at the bedroom. Your high ceilings in here, amazing mountain views, and just a really nice spacious bedroom. Again, they had a party this weekend and there was an amazing artist out here, and this is one of her pieces. So it's on the bed, but this is really cool and this is actually really pretty. So if you have interest in this, I can get you the contact for the artist who's a local artist here in town, but really nice. I mean, this floor plan just flows so beautifully. It has that true split floor plan and then just has so many nice designer touches, but you're gonna be so impressed with the backyard, mountain views, pool, and the night skies out here are absolutely fantastic. Okay, so this is the epitome of indoor-outdoor living here in Arizona. Whoops. But like I mentioned, you have in your face mountain views from the living room, from the entire second you walk into this house. But you have this really beautiful patio, gorgeous pool with a spa built in. This is basically why people love to move out here and live in Tucson, basically. You have these stunning views, amazing pool, fantastic weather, basically year-round. Does get a little hot a few months, but again, kind of a Tucson slogan, it's a dry heat, so it's a lot better than humidity. But if you have this heated as a heated pool, you can use this year-round. You don't necessarily need to, but this is fantastic. You have so many views, you have great yard space, and then again, you're on an acre lot, so you're not gonna be butt up to your neighbor. You're going to have that space. You're going to have, again, those spectacular night skies in the evening. So it's beautiful, peaceful out here, and just absolutely tranquil. So I get why people love living out here, and especially finding a house that's that type of warm and cozy, but still modern and luxury. It really doesn't get any better than that. Now, we're gonna jump into the office, take a look at the map, why people love living in this area, what there's to do out here, and then we'll go over pricing. And don't forget, I'm gonna talk about that amazing leaseback opportunity for this model home. Okay, before we move on to the map, I wanted to show you a great resource if you're looking to relocate, or of course, if you already live in the Tucson area. This is my website. It'll be linked down below, or you can go to TucsonArizonaLiving.com. Now, right up here in the corner, that is my phone number. You can text or call me, easiest way to get in touch with me. Now, as we scroll down, there's a bunch of resources on this website, so definitely play around with it. But one of my favorite parts is this interactive map. As you scroll over, it'll highlight areas all throughout the Tucson area. But today we are talking about the Catalina area. So if you click on it, it'll take you to any videos I have done within this area, and it'll even show you a map of the area. So you can go in and play around with it, see what's going on over there. Another great thing, all of the videos about Catalina. Another great thing is you can set up your own customized search. So if there are houses that you're specifically looking for, you can start building your own list right here. And then you have my Tucson relocation guide. If you are relocating here, definitely download it. It's free, super helpful resource. It'll get sent directly to your email right away. And again, it's free. It goes over everything from schools, demographic, jobs, all of those things, everything you need to know. And then there's even, scrolling further down, all of the restaurants within the Catalina area. So if I didn't mention something during today's video, but you're wanting to deep dive more in the food, there's definitely some amazing options out there in that area. I've heard CME's is really good. And then it goes over schools, all of the schools, the top rated, everything. So another great resource. Now again, easiest way to get in contact with me, scroll to the very bottom, schedule a meeting with me. Click that button, it'll take you directly to my calendar, and you can choose a time that works best for you. Just go ahead and click right there, and it'll set up a time we can either get on the phone or a Zoom call. So easiest way to get in touch. Just schedule that call right here on my website. All right, let's jump over to the map. Now, here we are looking at a bird's eye view of Tucson. Right down here where it's the Google sign and Sahuarita, that is gonna be south. Over on this side where it says Mica Mountain, that is going to be east. On the opposite end, that is going to be west, which is near Saguaro National Park west. And then up here near the red dot, near our location, near Mount Lemmon, that is going to be north. So we are headed north Tucson. Now for these videos, I like to show you our central point, which is going to be downtown Tucson. So zooming in right here, this is the Tucson Museum of Art, Children's Museum. As you can see, it says downtown. Easiest way to get up there is you are going to get on to Oracle Road, which is from here. You're going to get on Granada Avenue, that turns into Main, and then that turns into Oracle, and you're just going to keep going up. And Oracle turns into, I think it's Highway 77, and just straight up. That is, as you can see, we're passing some important places like Trader Joe's, but this is going to be your direct access to and from. Now, from downtown to the Catalina area, it is going to take about 40 minutes or so, depending on traffic. Now, a lot of times I really tell people when they come into town to view it or visit with me and tour the areas, a lot of times, unless you're going to dinner or a show, you're not needing to go into downtown quite often, unless of course you work there. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, right here, this red dot, this is the entire build site for Fairfield. So this right here is the home. There's not really showing much there, but right here, you can see you are right on the edge of the mountains, right through here. Very, very close to Saddlebrook, and there's Saddlebrook Preserve up here. So you're very close to those 55 plus communities. So if you're not necessarily wanting to live in those communities, you are getting the best of both worlds right here. And let me tell you, living in this neighborhood, less HOA fees than if you were to live in Saddlebrook. So 55 plus communities can sometimes be a little pricey, especially if you don't utilize everything that they offer. Now, before I jabber on and tell you where you be shopping, everything, let's talk schools. Now, for some of you, schools might not be a big deal. You might not even have school-aged children living with you, but that is okay, because whether it is something that is important, it should still be if you don't have kids, because you want to look at resale value as well. So this area is going to be within the Amphitheater School District. And let me show you, we are right up here near Catalina. And right in this area, this is the subdivision. So for elementary and middle school, for public schools, it's going to be Coronado K through 8, and that is a B-rated school. Really cute school. This is less than 5 minutes down the road. You're just getting right here on Oracle, right there. B school. Now for high school, because that is a K through 8, you would just be headed on Oracle and then getting on to Tangerine, and then headed over here to Ironwood Ridge, and that is a B+ high school as well. So here's our subdivision. This is gonna take about 15 to 20 minutes to get to the high school, but pretty direct access right there. So great rated public schools. Now, if you are going to do charter schools, you would probably be looking at either Basis or Lehman Academy, or if you're gonna do a private school, it would probably be Push Ridge Christian High School. So that's something to keep in mind. But when it comes to schools, you need to do your own resource. Niche.com is what I use. It will be linked down below. I think it's super helpful. You can click on the school, view the profile, look at, ratings from parents, teachers, whatever. So definitely do your own research when it comes to schools, but this is just a helpful tip right here. Okay, back to the map. Now let me show you what is in the area, the important stuff. As you can see, we're very close to Miraval, which is a resort and spa. If any of you watched The Real Housewives, they traveled to this spa here, so I think that's super cool, but really beautiful spa. Now, where you'd be shopping, all of that, look at how close you are to Abash's. So right here, right in this area, you have your first grocery store. This is not even 5 minutes from the subdivision. So nice that you are super, super close to grocery, but again, having the mountain views, the acre lots, the beautifulness of it, you're still super close to amenities. You have Nico's Taco Shop, you have a mail spot, great clips, some more, let's see, Subway, there's a Speedway gas station here. So all of kind of your direct necessities, less than 5 minutes. Then you have even more, as you keep kind of going up, Tractor Supply, you have more Mexican food restaurants and a few other, I think there's like a Jerry Bob's out there. So as you're going into the town of Catalina, you have some really great mom and pop shops down the street. Now, as we keep headed back into Oro Valley, right down the street, let's see, let me zoom out so you can see. So right through here, you're gonna pass a Walgreens. You're very close to the Oro Valley Hospital. This is maybe, and I know this sounds very particular, about a 7-minute drive to the Oro Valley Hospital right through here. Very pretty hospital. Right across the street, you have the Oro Valley Marketplace. This has your movie theater. This has, in my opinion, one of the nicest Walmart marketplaces. So this is going to have your groceries. I think they even sell clothes there. So kind of all of your home necessities at this Walmart. Look at the views from there. But like I had mentioned, there's even a Cinemark movie theater. You're less than 10 minutes from that. There's the Keg Steakhouse, Olive Garden, the Pickler. This is new. I just saw this passing by, pickleball place. So any of my pickleball enthusiasts, right here you have 10 minutes down the road. And then there's even an In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out Burger 10 minutes away. That is definitely my type of place. So super close to those, all of those hospital amenities, everything. As we keep headed down, more down Oracle Road, so now getting maybe 12, 15 minutes, you have your Home Depot. You have a Fry's grocery store. Bash's isn't a supermarket you want to shop at. You're very close to a Fry's Food and Drug, similar to Kroger or Publix if you are relocating from anywhere else. You have Reflexology, a nail place, PetSmart, and then you have an Office Max right here. And then get this, you are super close. This is a Ross. I don't know why it's zoomed or blurred out. You have your Target. So your Target is maybe 10, 12 minutes away. Again, amazing mountain views of the Push Ridge View area and the Catalinas, but really doesn't get better than that. You're super close to a lot of shopping and amenities. Planet Fitness, Rubio's, First Watch. Over here, there's a Jersey Mike's mod, Panera Bread. They even have Street Taco over here, which is a local Mexican restaurant where you can get some really great street tacos and burritos and authentic like street food, which is really nice. So a lot of your necessities, less than 10 minutes really, less than 15, 10 minutes away. Let me show you. Right here, this is all the shopping, and it is just straight driving, just directly down, which is also really nice. Now, if you are into farmers markets, right here at Steam Pump Ranch, which is in between the Home Depot and then your In-N-Out Burger and Oro Valley Marketplace, every Saturday they have the farmers markets that go on there. So that's a lot of fun. Even more restaurants right here. You have a Chili's, Baggins, which is a great local sandwich place. So a lot going on, because I know sometimes people can drive out to the Catalina area and they think that it's super far and a little bit more isolated. Well, yeah, it's isolated because you have a little bit more space, but when you're 10 minutes away from, less than 10 minutes from a hospital and, you know, a Walmart, your movie theater, less than 15 minutes away from a Target, that's not super isolated. You have a lot of amenities really, really close. So as we keep going a little bit further down into Oro Valley, let me show you. Right down here, we're gonna go right in this area. This is gonna be 15, 20 minutes. You have your Trader Joe's, Ace Hardware, Kohl's, Sprouts, Home Goods, all in this area. You also have a ton of restaurants. You have Saffron Indian Bistro, El Charro. This is one of my favorite Italian restaurants. They have some amazing pizza here. This is Bottega Michelangelo, one of my favorite Italian places to eat on the northwest side of town. It looks far, but I promise it is just a direct drive. Right here, this is where you're gonna get your Trader Joe's, lots of restaurants, lots of shopping. This is less than 20 minutes away. It's 15, 20 minutes or so. And then at the very next intersection right here, you have a Whole Foods. So 20 minutes from a Whole Foods, 20 minutes from a Trader Joe's, you kind of got it all right down the road, which is really nice. Now, another big contender that people ask me is, where is the Costco? Let me show you. So again, back up here, here is our subdivision. You will just be headed down Oracle Road, and then you would get on to Ina Road, which is right here. So right where the Whole Foods and a lot of restaurants. This is the Casas Adobes Center. Again, I live Northwest, so one of my favorite areas to go eat dinner, go on date nights, have like friends and over, or get dinner with friends or my parents. Anyways, Ina Road, you're gonna head straight down there, and then you are going to get to the Thornydale Road right here, and you have another Home Depot and your Costco. So the Costco is about a 30-minute drive. So that is gonna be the Northwest Costco where you would shop at. And here it is right here. And I say this in almost all of my videos where I'm doing a video on the Northwest side of town. This Costco has the smallest lines. Even on Saturdays, they do not wrap around like some of the other Costcos. So this, I think, is one of the better ones to shop at because of the low lines, which is nice. You're very next to a Topgolf, Home Depot. There is another Target over here, Chick-fil-A. So if you're out shopping in the area, you are super, super close to a lot of shopping amenities, everything. Now, back up here, you are super close to Oro Valley. So if you are wanting to go golfing, any of those things, that's going to be the areas to go. You have a bunch of golf courses in this area. But when it comes to Fairfield, they have a lot of locations. So their slogan is luxury with a view. None of their sites are disappointing in any way. You can get resorts community up here in the Dove Mountain area. You can get something on the northeast side of town with almost all of the mountain ranges. So if you want to explore anything more with Fairfield or any other builders or even resale, make sure you give me a call. I'm born and raised here in Tucson. I'd love to help you. I know of all of the areas, and really just a quick call with you, I can get to understand you a little bit better, what's important to you, what you're looking for, and I can help narrow down the perfect areas for you. So just give me a call. My contact information is down below. So really, in these areas, you have some really great options. You're super close to groceries, amenities, hospitals, plus again, you are getting an acre lot with an RV garage if that's what you like, but really nice luxury when it comes to this area. And you can really build any of their floor plans out here, which is really nice. So let's take a look at pricing. And of course, you want to hear about that lease back program. Let's get right into it. Here we are on the Fairfield website. This will be linked down below for you to go on, play around with it. You can look at all of their quick move-in homes or any of their communities. Now, we are exploring the Arcadia community, and this is literally what the mountains look like. This is not like a amplified picture. This is it, and they're pretty spectacular in person. As we scroll down, just some info of what is offered. You can do anything from a 2-bedroom to a 6-bedroom depending on the floor plan, anything from a 2-car to 4-car plus RV garage. And this community is starting at $610,000. Now, what that means is that if you are building from ground up, the base floor plan, depending on, we'll look at it as we scroll down. Let me show you. So these are going to be the floor plans. You have 5 to choose from. Now let's start with the smallest one. This is the Willow, and it's 2,007 square feet. You can do anywhere from a 2 to 3 bed, 2 to 3 bath, 2 to 3 car garage, single story. And this is starting at $610,000. So that means the base floor plan of this will start at $610,000. If you are building from ground up, you then add on the lot premium. So $610,000. Lot premiums, depending on the lot, can range anywhere from $24,000 to $170,000. So keep that in mind, $24,000 to $170,000, just depending on the lot. You add that on to the $610,000, and that is going to be base price plus your lot premium. And then you go to the design studio, and that's where the prices can go up a little bit, well, or a lot. So keep that in mind. If you are building, that is how that works. So when you are driving and you see the signs that say starting at $600,000, they're starting at. They're not going to come out to 600, but it's just a good idea. So Willow is going to be the smallest floor plan. Then you have the Ironwood, and that is 2439 square feet. This one's a really nice floor plan. Anything can range, you can play around. That is starting at 675,000. Let's take a look at this floor plan. And these are ways that you can change the options of the floor plans as well. So it's not very big. So here's your entryway. You have a nice open great room. It's a little bit hard to see, but definitely go on the website, play around with it, zoom in. You can extend patios. You can do a bunch of different elevations and changes to these floor plans. So that's what's really fun when you do go in and build. But again, with their quick move-ins, they don't leave them standard and kind of boring and basic. They add a lot of really nice touches to their quick move-ins. So if you're not wanting to wait 12 months for a build, you have options of quick move-ins across all their communities. Next floor plan is the Palo Verde. That's 2871 square feet. That one's starting at 725. And then you have the Acacia, which is what we toured today. Now that is starting at 2744. The one that we toured today was a little bit over 3,000 square feet. So there were some architectural upgrades added on to that to give it a bigger footprint. But starting, it is 2744 square footage wise. Starting price is 785. Next is one of their bigger floor plans, and that is the Mesquite, and that starts at square footage wise 2923, price wise at 860. So go on the website, look at the floor plans, and of course, if you have questions, give me a call. I can help you navigate this pretty easily. And then of course, any of the other communities you're looking for something a little bit different, tell me what that is. I can tell you, oh, you would love Rancho Soldados, or you would love Dove Mountain, or any of those areas. Give me a call. I'm super familiar with these builds and especially the areas, and they love working with me. So they want you to make sure, they want you to have representation when you come in, because if not, you're kind of going in it on your own. Of course, the sales reps are fantastic. They'll help you out, but initially they work for the builder. So you want somebody who is working for you, and you don't even have to pay me because the builder will take care and compensate my pay, which is even better. Free help. Okay, so I keep jabbering on about the quick move-ins, but I tell you, they're pretty beautiful and they don't skimp out on what they put in. So the house we toured today, that one is priced at 1.7. I'm not going to say all the numbers. It's priced around 1.7 million, but this one qualifies for that leaseback program that I kept talking about. Now, what that means is for, let's say you purchase it today, Fairfield will rent it back from you for 1 year, and you can make up to, or maybe even over, 8% back on your money. That is pretty fantastic, and that is a really nice guarantee compared to doing crypto or putting it in the stock market. This is a really nice investment if you're looking to invest into real estate, and after the year they can reevaluate if they need to extend that lease because they're still building and need a model, or you can move into the home. So something to keep in mind, great leaseback program for this here. Now, this is their other model home that is listed at 1.5. This one I have toured before, so if you want to see this one, this floor plan is available to view on my channel, and this one has a guest casita, which is really nice. So definitely go and take a look at this one. I really like this, and it has a pool. That's something to keep in mind, is these two have pools in the backyard. For the yards that they do, these can cost anywhere north of 100 to 150,000 with the pool, landscaping, everything. So if it's already done and completed for you, why not? It's pretty easy. This is their other quick move-in. This is I think this is another Acacia. Let me look, but this is priced just under 1.2. And this is another Acacia floor plan. So if you liked this floor plan that we toured today, but you don't want an RV garage, they do have the Acacia floor plan already built out and ready to move in. So if you want to see any of these quick move-ins, give me a call. I'll go out and do a private video for you, and you can have a direct link for this video and get, upfront access to it. Now, two things about this quick move-in and then this quick move-in. You can get into this neighborhood in the low 800s. This is their, I think one of their smallest floor plans, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. This is their Willow floor plan. And 3-car garage, nice price point, but let me tell you. So here's the floor plan. This one right here and this one right here, they're offering a really great incentive. If you are doing financing, they are offering a fixed 4.99% interest rate if you use their in-house lender. So that is pretty spectacular. Interest rates are in the 6s right now for conventional. So this is pretty great. If you could get a 4.99% interest rate for either lot 147 or lot 157, that is a steal. So give me a call. I will give you all of the information on that and also get you a private tour for these houses. But of course, if you're already in the area or before you stop by, let me know so I can meet you out there and walk you through everything. Now let me show you the lots and the neighborhood. So right through here, this is the gate, how you get in. This is the first model home. I'm sorry, right here, this is the first model home. This is the RV one. And any of the turquoise are going to be your quick move-in options. Anything that is baby blue, those are lots that are available to purchase now and start building. So as you can see, there is a lot of mustard yellow. That means it's sold. So get in while they are still available. But if you're not wanting to build, you have the option of doing a quick move-in, and they're gonna probably keep building a few quick move-ins as time goes. So definitely keep that in mind. This is a beautiful community, but if this doesn't really fit your needs, they have a lot of other great communities as well. So give me a call, love to connect with you, but again, you don't get anything better than these mountain views right here. That's why people love moving to the Tucson area and why they relocate here so often. Isn't this a beautiful home? I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. You have a pool, brand new home, acre lot, mountain view. It's absolutely spectacular. So if you have any questions either about this community or any of the other communities, whether you're looking to buy, relocate, or if you live here in Tucson and you're looking to sell, make sure you reach out to me. My contact information is down below. You can text, call, or email me. I'd love to set up a one-on-one call with you over Zoom and get to know you a little bit better. Now, if you want to see any of the other Fairfield communities, go ahead and click this right up above and it'll take you to those amazing communities and videos. I'll see you in the next one.